Jay Leno. Reflections on his feud with Jimmy Kimmel. There's no denying that the world of late-night television is filled with drama, but few feuds have captivated audiences like the one between Jay Leno and Jimmy Kimmel. The rivalry, which began in 2010, continues to be a hot topic for both comedians, and recently, Leno opened up about the infamous incident that sparked the tension. In a candid interview on In Depth with Bensinger, Leno, now 64, reflected on the moment that changed everything. It was a 2010 appearance on The Jay Leno Show when Kimmel, who had already been vocal about his support for Conan O'Brien during The Tonight Show debacle, took jabs at Leno in front of the audience. "When Kimmel came on my show and humiliated me on my own show, I let it happen. I didn't edit it," Leno admitted, acknowledging the discomfort he felt at the time. But here's the twist: Leno didn't cut the remarks out of the final broadcast. "Why? It happened. It's real, it happened. It's my mistake," Leno explained. He went on to share that he trusted Kimmel, and instead of trying to erase the incident, he decided to embrace the lesson it offered. "That's how you learn," he said, his tone suggesting a certain peace with the outcome. What makes this exchange even more fascinating is Leno's perspective on the broader fallout. While Bensinger probed whether the on-air clash had actually worked in Kimmel's favor, Leno firmly disagreed. "It's not good TV for me," he stated, underscoring that the incident began a ripple effect that has lingered for years. But perhaps the most telling part of Leno's response was his recognition of Kimmel as a comic who was just doing his job. "He's a comic, you do what you gotta do," Leno shrugged, suggesting that while the attack might have stung, it was ultimately part of the late-night culture. So, what led to the fallout in the first place? The feud was born from the much-publicized conflict over NBC's late-night scheduling. In 2009, Leno agreed to step down from The Tonight Show, handing the reins to Conan O'Brien. However, when both O'Brien's and Leno's shows struggled in the ratings, NBC made the controversial decision to push O'Brien to a later time slot and bring Leno back to The Tonight Show. The move sparked outrage, and Kimmel, who had long been a supporter of O'Brien, wasted no time calling out Leno for his role in the mess. Kimmel's infamous prank on Leno, joking about offering someone his show, then taking it back at the last minute, highlighted the ongoing tensions. But what was the root of it all? For Kimmel, it was tied to his admiration for David Letterman, who had been snubbed by NBC when Leno was chosen over him to take over The Tonight Show. "I was just a fan, reading Bill Carter's book," Kimmel recalled, explaining how he viewed Leno as the villain in the late-night battle. "You have to remember how much I love David Letterman," he added. However, things have changed. In 2017, Kimmel revealed that the two had made peace after Leno reached out following the birth of Kimmel's son, William John, who required emergency heart surgery. The emotional phone call marked the turning point in their relationship, with Kimmel admitting that he softened his stance toward Leno after the heartfelt gesture. "Jay and I have made peace," Kimmel shared, showing that even the deepest of feuds can heal with time and understanding. Looking back, it's clear that both Leno and Kimmel have moved beyond their past animosities. Yet, the awkward moments between the two still make for interesting television. In a recent episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, Kimmel joked about a painful encounter with Leno, recalling a Christmas visit when both comedians found themselves awkwardly making small talk in front of Kimmel's family. "It was like, this is painful enough," Kimmel recalled, making light of the lingering tension between them. While the two have publicly traded barbs over the years, the shared experience of fatherhood and personal growth has allowed them to put the past behind them. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Maybe it's that time and understanding can turn even the most awkward rivalries into something more human. After all, as Leno said, it is what it is.